Wonderful is an inaccurate description. Hello. My name is Troy Orchard. My dad's black, my mum's white, and I somehow came out like Turkish. I'm too sure. I'm obviously very, very light skinned, past its advantages. You guys know what it's like to play the race card and get white privilege at the same time? It's pretty cool. I'm from Bristol. What do you know about Bristol? That's right. That's right, slavery. And obviously a very, very contentious relationship in Bristol between the black community and the police. And if I do get stopped by the police, as I am unfortunately very often stopped by the police, it's just to ask me if I've seen any black men in here. That's me just dipping my toe in, just to see if you guys are cool. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. I'm all about finding things out about myself at the minute. I'm like doing things, putting myself in situations where I can learn something about myself. Like I realized something quite recently. Like, did you guys know, if you pretend to be asleep at the end of a car journey, so that you get carried inside your house by the driver, it will negatively affect your Uber rating. I've learned that if you have sex on a pull-out futon bed, you get banned from that branch of IKEA. And I've learned that when your girlfriend says, I think we need to call it a day, you're not very mature, don't answer with, I know you are, but what am I? But no, I've learned, I'm getting rid of things in my life that don't make me happy, and one of the things I'm spending less time on is social media. Really, really sick of social media. I think social media has been ruined. Absolutely been ruined. It was never really that positive a presence in the world, but now it's just a complete write-off. And you can say, well, is it the racist conspiracy theorists? Is it the conspiracy theorists that aren't racist? I'll say who's ruined social media for me, right? Boomers. There might be some in this room, I'm sure you're lovely people here. But you're calling yourselves the generation of common sense when you can't fire up a laptop without being scammed by a Nigerian prince. And the shit that you complain about as well. Again, I'm not saying that there's any in this room. I'm sure you're lovely people. But some of the shit that I'm seeing, I'm scrolling through my Instagram, and it's like, oh my god, the society these days is so bloody soft. They're asking you if you've got any allergies when you go to a restaurant. God, nanny state. In my day, people just died. Shut up. What a silly, silly hill to die on. You know what I mean? And then it's like, they've got this whole sort of catchphrase about like, blah, 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 and I turned out okay. You know what I mean? I got smacked when I was a kid, and I turned out okay. No, you fucking didn't. You are a racist, alcoholic wife beater. You did not turn out okay. Like, a lot of, obviously my parents are both of the boomer generation, and a lot of my aunts and uncles share stuff that just makes me facepalm so fucking hard. And one of my aunts the other day, she shared a meme, and there's a list of all the things that she did as a kid, and it was like, we played outside when the lights, until the lights came on, and we only had 3 channels on the telly, and we got a smack when we was naughty, and we fell, we fell down and scraped our knee and blah blah blah, and we turned out okay. And it's like, look, I'd say, okay, I'm not trying to be a smart arse or anything, but I've watched loads of documentaries about the 70s. I'm not trying to gaslight you, but I don't know if everyone who grew up in the 60s and 70s has as idyllic a recollection as you might do. In fact, let me just slightly reword that meme that you've shared. Okay? We played outside until the street lights came on, and we got a slap when we was naughty, and we got molested. And we only had 3 channels on the telly, and we made do with board games, and we got molested. And my mum said, if you don't stop crying, I'll give you something to cry about. And then she'd molest me. Just rain your neck. Just rain your neck. Right? So that was new. You guys enjoy that? Lovely. But yeah, no, I'm trying to spend less time on social media. I'm spending more time, like meeting people that maybe like I don't necessarily, have interactions with in like my normal life. So I work with somebody. I work with a fella who is he's a Zoroastrian. You guys know what that is? No? It's a very, very, very obscure religion, and he has had a shaved head since he was 9 years old. Yeah. Don't know if you can tell from my material, but I have to be very, very careful when I met him that I can get called into HR. Is it a joke about religion? Is it a joke about illness? I don't know. Because I like having a wage. Because I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying? But like, for me, like I mentioned, also put myself in situations where I feel a bit like uncomfortable. I'm a lot more open about things now. Like, for example, I'm very open about my mental health. So for the past 5 years, I've been taking antidepressants. Is anyone else in here a fucking pussy? Yeah? We got some pussies in. I don't think that men should suffer in silence. I think that if you're having shit time, if you need to get something off your chest, just talk to somebody. Talk to anybody. And I was in a situation not too long ago where I was going to do a house share with some other male comedians. I don't know if you guys know a lot about male comedians, but we're all suicidal. Okay? And we're having this discussion about, like, what kind of environment are we going to cultivate in this flat? And I'm like, I'm just going to put my hands up, guys. I'm just going to say, right, okay, I know we've all had our struggles with mental health, okay? I'm not ashamed to admit this. Nothing's off limits, okay? This is a judgment-free zone. Anything you need to get off your chest, I'll listen. I don't care what time of day it is. Just come to me. No judgment. Also, we need to have a serious talk about the S word. Don't want to bring the mood down, but just know, you can count on me. If I come home and you've done something very, very drastic, I will take you by the hand. And I will put that hand down the front of your own trousers. And then I will call an ambulance. Because I flatly refuse to let you be just another statistic in the long, sad history of male suicide. But I will do my part to make you an amusing footnote. In the history of autoerotic asphyxiation. Because when you're living with depression, you kind of got to make the most of like the small things that make you laugh, make you happy, and that will be mine. Trying to give my statement to the police with like a straight face. You know? Tell us, Mr. Orchard, did he ever show signs? No. I came home one day and he'd like stuffed a tangerine in his mouth and he was going like, he's a comedian, I thought he was just doing a bit. This has been really fun. Thank you very much, guys. I will pass you out of jail. Don't worry, we've got some more comedians to go on afterwards. After